Hi, give me a second. I've been doing a lot of purifying. I always do that when we're getting ready for any type of space energy or any type of lunar event. I'm going to do a little bit of an energy report, so just give me a second to find the video and share it out. We have a lot happening astrologically as usual when I come do videos. I'm going to be talking about energy. I just did a video in our group, Tantric Revolution. If you guys were in my sacral sex class, I have moved locations to a new group space on Facebook called Tantric Revolution. So I just did a little bit of an energy report and a video on, sexual energy exchange as well as karmic lessons and experiences, because it really ties into, everything going on with this Saturn energy. So I'm going to kind of recap here. Give me a second to share this feed out. Make sure you guys do the same too. I'm always censored to my own little group areas. I give away an activation off of every video, so a lot of people will catch me on replay because I know it's really early here in the UK. So make sure that you guys share it out anyway. I don't find the person for the activation until the next day. I have recently updated my video channel page too, so that if you guys share out these feeds, you get little sharer badges and things like that, so you get more cards as well. You get different kind of badges. So take a second to share this out. I'm about to get started. I'm doing some kind of different cards today. They are angel cards. I'm excited to switch it up. I have a lot of stuff to kind of fit into one video too, because I didn't go live yesterday. So we do have a new moon coming this week, and it's very powerful and important too, because we have planets shifting in and out of retrograde with this Ascension. And right now we just moved into Saturn retrograde. Hang on one second, I'm trying to find the video. We just shifted into Saturn retrograde, if my phone will load. This is very important for our ascension path. We know that we have a lot of lessons involving karma. And I don't really want to recap too much. If you're interested more in this topic with Saturn retrograde and energy and things like that, for sure, like I said, go find our Tantric Revolution group and watch the video I just did like 5 minutes ago in there. So, what is karma? Karma is the energy that we're putting back. Now, it's very important, especially with so many lessons going on in one place. I was just talking about this on my last video, and I said, we have many expressions of self colliding in the past, future, and the now, doing this ascension. Many lessons occurring in the same place. We cannot control other people's actions. So I've had a lot of negative energy projected at me, but these people don't realize that it's just coming back to them in their own reality. That is karma. That, no one else can ever influence me energetically unless I let them. So while people, putting out coming back to you in your own lessons. So we need to realize that once we wake up, there are no excuses for us becoming consciously aware of the energy that we're putting out on so many levels, right? There's a lot going on here. There's a lot of hate, I say, a lot of negativity, a lot of opposition in what we're trying to do in healing the planet. There are a lot of people that are very comfortable with the third dimensional paradigm. They don't want to shift this planet. They love what is going on with the vaccines and the money and the Ponzi schemes and the government and everything. They're very comfortable in this illusion. This energy is really good because it's giving people a chance to resolve any karmic debt. That if you're in a karmic relationship, that is no longer serving you, that this is a good time for you to liberate from these karmic cycles that we've been stuck in too long. And, you know, a lot of people are in these karmic experiences still with their relationships and the people that they're drawing to them. This is meant to be an opportunity for us to see this deeper karma or energetic cycles so that we can break and liberate these kind of things. So this is an intense energy going on. And this new moon is really powerful that we're going to have this week for manifesting. So it's very important that you realize that all week long we're planting seeds. Yes, we will collect and harvest those seeds at the end of the month. So it's very important that we're staying high vibe and positive. When we are, you know, reacting out of fear or putting out a negative energy, automatically aligns us with those lower dimensional, third dimensional timelines. So if you get really good at this Ascension process, you have to learn how to live in love and focus on the good. Check out what you're grateful for. I know there's a lot of negative going on in the same place. Welcome to Earth School. We need to stay focused on what we love, what we're grateful for, the amazing things we're manifesting, and we will draw more of that to us. So for the people that have been focused on negativity for the past several months, you know, it's going to become very apparent in your reality that you're responsible for creating any of this negativity that you don't like in your reality. And if we don't like our reality, we need to change what frequencies we're putting out in our thoughts. And it's that simple. We can shift to more higher vibrational experiences going on. I'm going to get into cards now. If you guys are interested more in this topic, I just did a whole video in my Tantric Revolution group like a minute ago, so I'm not going to recap too bad. But this is an energy that is meant to be clearing away the debris on your timelines, the lessons no longer serving you, and people are becoming very attached to learning with one another. I see it with me on Facebook, right? We have people that, you know, they're meant to go out on their own path, but instead of, they're becoming attached and writing things about people and backlash. And you need to understand that we need to have non-attachment when it comes to the people we learn with around us, that you will only be learning with people while it is serving you and while you're growing and evolving spiritually out of it. So if these, you know, relationships have become dead connections and neither of you are learning, you will be moved along to new lessons. This is Earth School. And, you know, there are a lot of people that have become attached through the relationships around them that are no longer serving them. And a lot of people are staying out of fear and things like that. This is a time to clear any karmic lessons, whether it is a partner in a marriage, whether it is toxic family members. Families are generally karmic too. You're meant to clear these things so that you can, you know, ascend and liberate your soul. So it is time to clear any of this karma, whether it's, you know, the people around you, whether it is negative programming, and you continuing to put out, you know, those third dimensional type of energies. All right, I had to get on here. I'm going to be doing, I don't know if I'm going today, I'm going to be going to do a sacred site anyway, probably tomorrow, because I'm looking at the energy and I'm trying to figure out when this storm will peak. And it's either going to peak Wednesday or Thursday. We have a lot of incoming solar energies. And then when we have this new moon energy merging with it, it's going to create, you know, a porthole, Stargate type of dynamic that we can be using for our ascension, for manifesting, creating, shifting to better probabilities and timelines, just all sorts of things. So I am doing an event. I have a lot of events on my page section, right? I have like our upcoming crop circle and sacred site events we're going to do. I'm doing a Beltane event tomorrow, and I'm excited to shift gear. Because while we have this focus with karma, you have to remember the universe is always moving us along our path. And my hope is that everyone is searching or seeking for that divine union, that divine love around them, you know, within another that you will find. So I really like this time of year. My birthday's in a few days, right? I'm born right in between this gateway, and I really love it. It would be a time of year that I pick and resonate with. So I am excited because, you know, spring brings rebirth. That Beltane will be about rebirth, creation, fertility, which means manifesting in abundance, right? Love, spiritual union, and all this stuff I'm into. Because we are under that rule of Venus right now. And Venus rules love in every aspect, as well as finances and manifesting. So this is an amazing time of year. I'm doing a little Beltane feed, so make sure you guys like go find it in the events. I'll post it on my page after. Let's see, I am manifesting Reiki students for my Yusai Reiki. The link is above, or if you guys need Akashic readings, which goes into your past life as well. Bethany Kent, perfect. Third eye chakra. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. And you know, it's very important that we remember that we have so much assistance in the unseen. The ascended masters are around us. angels, elemental energies, just so many benevolent entities, just like us, that have come together, that have heard this calling to serve humanity. And while we're on this path learning how to be of service, you know, we also have so much assistance in the unseen. For sure, make sure that you guys are asking your angels for more assistance. When I first woke up and found out that your angels will actually not assist you unless you ask because of free will, it was like a light bulb went off in my head, and I was like, that explains a lot about my life, right? So make sure that you're asking for more assistance in the unseen as well. Make sure you guys share this video out. If you're just getting on here too, I'm always Facebook censored, so make sure you guys share. Katrina Androvic, I can practice them. Throat chakra. The angels are helping you speak your truth. We have become so afraid of speaking your truth, and now I see why. There's this unconscious collective fear. I'm just putting out love and light videos, and I have light workers bashing me from stories that aren't even true from before I was asleep, right? I'm like, and if anyone will judge you based on who you were before you were awake, they are not as woke as they like to think. So, you know, stuff like that. So I see why people don't want to speak. I'm just over here speaking my truth in hopes that it will help people, and it's drawing a lot of attention to me, right? As light workers, we have learned this cycle that if we stay quiet, that we stay hidden and safe, and people won't come attack us or see us or try to destroy what we're building. So this is something that has been, you know, imprinted collectively, and we need to learn how to speak fast. Because I'm always saying implied consent, you know, is consent. And so we need to learn how to use our voices to say, no, this is enough. This is my reality. And, you know, set some better boundaries. More work on your throat chakra and boundaries. And thank you for sharing. Please share this out. Facebook has me censored. Arna Thompson. Shout out to Australia. I know I'm real early today. Arna, cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. I love doing cards because they're always so tuned in for every person with the right energy. And it's everything that we're doing right now. If you guys have past relationship issues, if you are manifesting the same type of relationships on a loop, like the same type of partners, if you feel that you have karma, this would be a really good energy to get a cord cutting or a karmic cleansing. You guys know I do that on my site too. Time to let go of this stuff. Queen Weaving, hi, good to see you. Crystals. The energy of crystals supports you to help with your present situation. So I'm telling my boyfriend this morning, I brought the Andorra, my new favorite on this timeline, right? And so I say it's the Pleiadian rock. And so I was explaining that crystals are alive and conscious, and they speak via telepathy. So you're learning that in the fifth dimension that, you know, you're becoming very telepathic, whether it's downloading, you know, things people are thinking, thoughts, vibrations, picking up downloads, information, things like that. And these rocks are no different. They have mastered service and would love to be assisting us with our ascension. You guys can be via telepathy asking these rocks to assist you with pretty much anything you can think of. More crystals. D.I. Monte, good morning. For sure we'll post the music. This is clear negativity. I see a lot of negativity surfacing. Don't worry, it's not darkness coming for you. It is darkness being purged off the planet on very real levels. So I'll post that again. I'm real into, I was like, I have to stalk my friend Stephanie because I need some more music, right? I'm very into binaural beats, sound for healing. I'm someone who is very vibrationally affected by music. D.I. Clear yourself. Ask the angels to release any toxic energies you may have absorbed. And, you know, I already have this whole year mapped out that this is a cycle to purge and release the things not serving us. And these lessons are getting intense only because, you know, we're clearing a lot right now in terms of the collective in our own individual lives. This is a really good time to be recalibrating your energy right now. I know many will leave the planet that are doing this ascension path, but many will stay here and recalibrate to the new frequencies. More self-care, more focus on your own energy right now. Judy Lee Reed, good morning. Crown chakra. Pay attention to your ideas as they're messages of true divine guidance sent to answer of your prayers. A lot of times our prayers are being answered and people aren't realizing or noticing that they're answered in many forms. It could be a person being sent to you to assist you, someone giving you a divine channeling or a message around you, and a lot of people aren't noticing. You know, the universe is always communicating with us through everyone around us, through our dreams, our thoughts. Make sure you guys share this out too. Christine, Starsky Marie. Cancel, clear, delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. If your guys' manifesting isn't working and you're thinking about negative things, it's because you're dropping yourself down to either a third or a fourth dimensional, frequency. If you can stay in love and stay high vibe and positive, you will be instant manifesting anything that you're thinking about. The problem is, our mind is like a computer and we've been fragmented in a lot of cases. So we're having all these, crazy thoughts going through our mind that are really affecting our frequency and our energy fields. Our auras are continually changing every second based on what we're thinking about, our focus, right? Our moods, things like that. So it's really important that we're realizing that any negative or toxic thoughts, probably are not only going to make us feel bad, but they're going to drop our frequency and put us immediately on these lower timelines. Good, someone missed me. I was like, I don't know if they probably won't notice if I don't come to work. Rachel Norell Rich, perfect. Good, your daughter's doing gymnastics. It's a good time to get out and move around. We have a lot of solar energies hitting the planet. I have some of my own Ascension predictions I like to make at my house, right, and things like that. And I'm studying the energetic dynamics and how they've changed for this year. And I noticed, we would have certain solar cycles. And it's not something I'm not knowledgeable in, but I am noticing the Ascension energies. So I'm not like a sun expert or anything, but I'm noticing the cycles and the durations of them and us getting hit with the solar energy for our Ascension on top of everything that we're getting with the regular galactic and lunar energies. And I'm watching these cycles and I'm like, oh my god, I think that these solar winds are going to stay at this setting. Like we're going to stay in a geostorm almost the entire remainder of our Ascension. And that is the energy that's bringing so much to the surface, activating our DNA, doing a lot on the cellular level. Rachel, books. Your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, or selling spiritually based books. People are going to find out that we can't live in two paradigms at once. And, we have these spiritual abilities and these spiritual callings. And that we can really unplug with these gifts and do what we're meant to be doing, which is serving the collective on so many levels. For sure, write more, whether it's channeling like I do. I'm always trying to write a lot. Trudy Trujillo. Be willing to forgive. How do you absolve karma? Forgiveness on so many levels. Because you got to see the higher perspective that there's no one to forgive but yourself. It's just this, I'm understanding things deeper and deeper too. It's just this mirror reality. And, mirror of self on so many levels. And like I said, there's a lot of lessons going on here, but there only is us ever. So people, hold on to these past lessons and the people they've learned with, not understanding that in order to liberate our souls, we need to do a really good karma cleanse. You need to be completely absolved of karma to make a spiritual ascension. So a lot of people are thinking they can hang on to the karmic experiences and lessons, not understanding you can't ascend while tied down with this karma. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. Jeffrey Cowell, good morning. Base chakra, that's perfect because I'm going to do my Awakening to Ascension class tomorrow. We for sure need to be working on grounding in the root chakra this week, and that's really where the collective energies go at. We can see a lot of fear purging to the surface as well. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. And I'm always trying to teach people, because in the third dimension we are programmed to be thinking we're broke all the time and we never have money. And, we can really change our reality based on our thoughts. So it's important that we're reprogramming any of these, sickness, lack kind of programs that were installed on subconscious levels. And that I'm huge on, okay, we need to have mastery of our mind to be doing this ascension. If your mind is like a computer and directing you in this dream experience, it's important that we become really in control of the things that you're thinking about. Hopefully you guys are seeing that there's abundance all around us, and it's only ever, our own thought patterns that are blocking us from that. It's a really good time to be manifesting. Start thinking, abundance is coming. Good time to buy lottery tickets, planting seeds. Mallory Lane. Power animal. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. Angelica Clark, new moon. I'm ready. It's in Taurus. I'm like, yes. I was thinking, I'm going to do this video, and I'm like, what's the moon in? And then I was like, oh, Taurus. I was like, great, it's my birthday in a minute, so I'm really excited about this energy. A lot of people can't handle this Taurus energy, I see. I'm just going to give you guys a collective message. I know you're warriors in past lives, not this life. That is everything blocking you. Stop the opposition. You can only fight yourself, right? And the universe. So I know people have this warrior mentality that we came to fight the elite, and oh my god, set that aside. Angelica, release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you on your purpose. We're kind of in this hide-and-seek game with ourselves, and my favorite thing to call on Archangel Michael for will be lost objects. Sounds really crazy. Sometimes you lose your keys or lose things in this matrix. But are we not all lost in some type of way? You know, trying to find ourselves on this journey? For sure, work with Archangel Michael more. Amanda Barker, hi. Visualize success. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. And most people are always fast to think about what could go wrong, you know, with this type of programming, especially in those, you know, fear type of dimensions or lower frequencies. So it's very important that we do our part and the universe will do the rest. All we ever have to do, I say, is stay high vibe and stay aligned with what we're trying to manifest, and it will just work out so easy. But we're not. We're always like a second away from getting what we're asking for, self-sabotaging, thinking we're never getting it. It's never going to work out. This will go wrong. And so we really need to have mastery of our mind. Everyone's talking about this event that will push us into the fifth dimension. I'm sorry, like I'm always saying, you're always in the fifth dimension if you can master these things. And it's always been an option, but nothing magically is going to come along like a spaceship or an event that is going to put you in these frequencies. You need to do it through mastery of self and hard work. Juliet Salmarsh. Make sure you guys share this out too. Workshops and seminars. Attending and giving speeches is part of your spiritual path and purpose. Be open to teaching and learning. And I'm meant to be inspiring people. I am meant to be inspiring you all to find your voice and to find your mission on some level through you guys, you know, learning with me, watching me. Your voice is powerful and you are a powerful manifester. So there's a strong connection between our voice and manifesting. When they silence everyone, we cut off our ability and our power to manifest and to create. Your voice is needed to speak things into existence, to create, to manifest. So for sure, work on your throat chakra more. Hendrikus Reeks Pilgrim, good morning. Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. My favorite is especially in America because I understand every system is different, but there's a lot of pharmaceuticals being pumped out everywhere for things like depression and anxiety. And if you look at the amount of prescriptions being dispensed, and you know, if you are anxious, it is your body letting you know that you're around someone toxic. And it is like your body warning you, right? When you are depressed, you're off of your soul path and your soul mission, and it's meant to move you forward. But what do people do? They go ahead and they get these pills and continue to live in this toxic situation or stay off of their soul path forever, making it more bearable for themselves. We're not realizing our entire body is like an antenna energetically, and we should be listening to it, and it's our soul speaking to us on such a level. Tune into your body. Judy's getting a copper pyramid. I love it. I can just sit in here doing cards, right? And even if I'm not meditating, it will really affect your energy. That's why I like just chilling in here and doing cards or hanging out in it. And it's just so powerful. Any type of pyramid shape is very powerful, hence why they were used oftentimes in past places for everything. It creates an energy vortex or like a porthole point too. Danielle Robbie. Good morning. If you guys want a card, share this feed out. There's a correlation between badges and cards now. Danielle, manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. And we're going to realize that everyone had a lot of victim programming and poor me, and this is the way the world is, and begin to create these things. This is about empowerment and becoming, you know, responsible for what we are creating. Everyone wants to sit in their same reality and complain about the collective and everyone else not willing to change their own paradigm. So this will begin with each individual. I'm reading the comments. They're like frozen, frozen. Wait, I'm trying to see if it's working. Alright. Let's see. Mari Pucci. Mediumship. You have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. You know, I just describe it as at low frequencies, our gifts were pretty dormant. So, you know, we went through this beginning of our experience in very low experiences, low vibe places, low frequencies. And as this planet is going up in frequency, and as we are, we're able to tune in more and more to our spiritual abilities. Emma Murphy. Parents. The divine truth is your parents eternally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother and father. And like I said, your parents you were born into are your past life's karma that you inherited coming into this planet. So there's a serious correlation between your past life experiences and you ending up where you were with your parents. It's important. I see a lot of judgy people around this matrix. It's important to realize that everyone's doing the best job that they can. And, you know, this is one experience. People are just viewing these things as separate on so many levels, not understanding this is one collective experience that comes together as one. Like I said, your parents are your first karmic situation, and until you can karmically resolve that, you'll tend to draw those same type of patterns the rest of your life. Michelle Louise Thomas. Is my feed frozen? Is it frozen? I have all these like frozen comments, but it looks good to me. I'm like, Michelle Louise, past life issues. This situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn, and heal from your past experiences. I do mostly Akashic work, if you know me. So, you know, I do my cards on here, which is a lot of energy to handle. I think it's why my feed keeps freezing. But with my Akashic work that I do with my readings, I go into your past lives. And the reason why is because it's everything that we're here clearing now. Everything that happened in our past Akashics. For sure, get into your past life Akashics. You guys know I do that type of work with my readings. Lisa White.
Yeah, so I'm running.
It looks fine to me.
Yeah.
Looks fine to me. Ground your devices. Just kidding. Lisa White. Alright, Archangel Raphael. The healing angel is with you supporting your healing work. So it's very important, you know, that we get back to who we are as healers right now, this lifetime, the light workers. Cam Thomas. Archangel Michael, you're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through the situation. So it's very important to remember that we have certain angels, ascended masters, galactic teams that were put together to assist us on this planet doing ascension. The souls that would come to Earth School to learn are very brave, that would choose to come here during this lifetime as well. Jody Michelle, hi. Goddess, express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. And I always say the divine feminine is a creator on every level, right? More manifesting. Katrina Dean. I love these cards too. I'll probably use them all week. Have you asked your angels for help with this? Your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene because of free will choices. So like I said earlier on my feed, every person should be asking their angels to assist them. They will not interfere with us. It's the same with anything galactically, any type of interdimensional entities. They are not allowed to interfere with our paths. But it's very important that as light workers, we need to understand because of free will, we are not allowed to interfere with others' paths as well. You know, I'm always trying to do that too. Like I said in my last video in our Tantric Revolution group that I just did like an hour ago, I was saying, yes, I'm always having this tendency want to do other people's lessons for them because they seem very simple to me. But it's very important that we're understanding that we're not allowed to be doing that. Trudy Neal. Love my music. Trudy. Alright, fairies. Perfect card for me too, right? You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. And I noticed that a lot, that our consciousness group not only has a lot of galactic roots, but it has a lot of elemental history as well. You know, the fairies operate the same as the angels, that you have to ask for their assistance. Christy Anderson. Emotionally sensitivity. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to us all. And, you know, I know that with this ascension, we should be feeling things more and more deeply, right? More and more connected emotionally. You know, that's very reminiscent of water and the subconscious as well. Embrace that. Being sensitive is amazing around here in a world full of, you know, lack of empathy. Peter Coyle, Earth Angel. You are a light worker that has come to Earth to teach about love. And like I said, this planet has a lot of, especially prior to the light workers and starseeds incarnating into this planet to try to assist with ascension, this planet has some serious issues involving love. We didn't come here to teach people. We came here to show people unconditional love on every level. Rosa Patterson. Your chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words for both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers, and I'm someone big that attracts music to me. I attract a lot of number codes, but I attract a lot of music to me, whether I'm out in the matrix, things that people wouldn't even understand that have great meaning to me, whether it's, you know, songs I'm familiar with. Edward Ted Burnell. You are profoundly clairvoyant. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as your physical sight, for your spiritual vision helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. And, you know, I mean, I can tell, I can see the people around me really good. You have amazing psychic insight for sure, and we know that we're just going to keep on expanding with these abilities. Hi, Kevin Burke. You're a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessing in loving service of the divine. Susan Vasquez. Ascended Masters, and we have a lot of powerful messages regarding these Ascended Masters, especially this week. Like, not just today, but all week long, that we have a lot of Ascended Masters assisting with us. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you, and not just in the unseen, in this realm as well. There are many souls that would have came from ascended states that would have mastered this ascension, that would have incarnated here to guide others. Lori Parrish. My favorite. Vegetarian or vegan. Fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost to high life force energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. And everything is about spiritual frequency. As we know, if you're eating a lot of meat or GMO food, this food contains zero life force energy and will end up depleting you. And, you know, with this ascension, we're getting back to organic, hopefully live foods that are full of a lot of life force energy that will raise our spiritual frequency. Dalo McVelly Biznaz. Vacuum away fear. Call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, this situation, and anyone involved. Trudy Neal. Twin Flame. It's a huge time for spiritual unions as well, not just soulmates, twin flame unions. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. And, you know, this would be a union on the same frequency as you, dialed into the same dimensions, same perception, things like that. So a lot of people are trying to have these spiritual unions with people on third dimensional timelines that are asleep and, you know, might not even ever wake up. I'm a big believer that to have a spiritual union, you need to be in union with someone else spiritual on your level. So we have a lot of, you know, karmic relationships in play, and these are the things that are blocking people from these attainments. And there were many twin flames that would have contracted to come here to raise up the vibrations of this planet through this divine love on so many levels. Tina Dustin. Indigo. The person you're inquiring about is an indigo, meaning a highly sensitive, natural-born leader, and a lot of the light workers that are in our age group would have been the indigo warriors that came to face the darkest, hardest lessons, to clear the way, this cycle for, you know, the next generation of light workers, which would be the crystal rainbow type of souls that would come here. So we're seeing a lot of the people that are awake and aware now would be those indigos. We had to come anchor galactic frequencies into this planet before we could progress into fifth dimensional or rainbow frequencies. Keely Mellowship, hi. Integrity. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. Therese Yeager. Law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of your energies. And I really hope people are growing and evolving and changing. And I'm always saying you're not even the same person that you were yesterday energetically. Our energy changes every single day. So as we're going up in frequency and doing this inner work, you know, it's going to kind of start to magnetize or repel the people around us on some level. I'm not seeing all the comments, so bear with me, right? Tammy Oliver. Heart chakra. The answer that you seek is in your heart right now. Be open to giving and receiving love. Maria Vandala Van Lesuded. Sacral chakra. You're highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, or relationships. And that's how I am. I'm trying to explain that. I know everyone's like doing this spiritual community lightworker drama and bashing other lightworkers and judging their experiences from, you know, 15 years ago prior to them awakening and stuff like that, but I just can't do it. I try to explain to people that any drama or negativity throws me off as a channel, and to me it feels like I instantly fall right back to those lower frequencies. So for me, I am very spiritually sensitive, and I'm becoming more and more energetic sensitive, so I need to be careful about what I'm allowing into not only my mind, but my reality. Whether it's garbage food, GMO food, whether it is low frequency people that are gossiping and starting drama, these type of things, you know, you should be becoming more and more spiritually sensitive to these things. And you should be becoming more and more spiritually sensitive to the fake, the mundane, the 3D conversations that are just, you know, there's no connection at all. We're seeking this deeper spiritual connection and spiritual meaning in our lives. Layla Aladin. God's box. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper and put it into a special container. It is a way of letting you, allowing the divine to help you. It sounds a lot like a Reiki box, which is something that, you know, I love the concept of creating a box and, you know, putting ideas, people's names, things in it that need healing. For sure, do more writing exercises, whether it's journaling, manifesting lists. Writing is a form of channeling. A lot of us are very creatively, you know, connected to source through these channelings, writings, music. Brian Armstead, good morning. If you get nervous, focus on service. Put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. And that's what I've been learning how to master, setting aside what I want to serve the universe, and I just kind of get led to where the universe needs me. And it's amazing. That path of service will get you so far, and it's everything that is determining everything about our lives, whether we have service or self-intent or service to others. And I know I see with this stuff going on around me that a lot of people are, you know, saying they're light one moment and maybe dark, right? And whatever. You know, every second you're changing your energy. You have a choice to react in a way of love or light or a way of hate and dark. It doesn't matter, right? So choose wisely with every encounter that you have. Our job is to spread love and light. We came to serve the collective, not ourselves and our own agendas. More love and light. Tina Dustin. Heal away addictions. It's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing, and I'm not sure what this is regarding. But, you know, while there are addictions to things like substances and drugs and alcohol, there are addictions that we have within our programming that keeps us on, you know, these templates of third dimensional behaviors. Whether, like I said, it's earlier, it's like attracting the same type of partners that are not serving you. Whether it is, you know, negative programming running in your mind. You know, we tend to get addicted to the material around us or relationships. Things that are filling a void. Vesna Milo's solar plexus chakra. It is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways, and I noticed a lot of these light workers are working on that chakra, myself included, where I had a really hard time when I was asleep absorbing all these negative energies around me and things like that. So I've learned how to master that chakra by taking a lot of salt baths, getting out into nature, spending time recharging. Let's see. It's not showing me all these, right? Lori Parrish Robinson. Shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. And you know, it's very important that we're putting ourselves in white light or spiritual protection every morning and before bed, before going to the astral. I can always tell when I forget to do that, right? For sure, more spiritual protection with all of the releasing, purging, and things that are going on all in one place. I'm going to be getting off of here. For sure, if you guys have not been attuned to Reiki, hit my inbox or check out my energy healing classes. I for sure would check out my Usai Reiki classes. I'm going to be back live this week. I've been kind of off for a minute doing sacred sites and, you know, activating and upgrading myself, which has been amazing. So I'm just kind of getting back into my video flow. I will be around the rest of the week. If you guys need me because of this storm, I see a lot of people are already hitting my inbox. For sure, hit my inbox. If you guys have any video topics that you want to hear more about, I'm always looking for stuff that you guys want to hear about. I'm not doing these videos for myself. I'm trying to help the people around me. So if you guys have like anything that you want to hear more about, topics, for sure, let me know. Stay really high vibe this week. We're manifesting. I know there's a lot crumbling karmically and with the matrix simultaneously, but we have an opportunity to create and to manifest and to bring more abundance and good things into our life this week with this Taurus new moon. Taurus is one of the most powerful elements for manifesting. So for the next several weeks, it's very important that, you know, like in spring when they're farming, they would they would plant their seeds for the year, right? They go ahead, it's spring, let's plant the seeds. And that's what we're doing now. We're trying to lay the foundation for this new earth. And we're trying to plant these seeds. Make sure that you guys are seeding this planet with love and light, please.